You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith. Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AfterBuzz TV's Bad Girls Club After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Bad Girls Club After Show.
Yo, what up, AfterBuzzers? What up, what up? The theme song just doesn't work without Siobhan.
I know.
She's here with us in spirit.
Siobhan's here with us in spirit, yes. Well, what up, AfterBuzzers? Bing is for doing, and we are doing another AfterBuzz TV After Show for Bad Girls Club Season 9, Episode 8, Miserella. I feel like I get the name of it, but I feel like it should have been something a little more lesbian.
I know, this was the lesbian episode.
I mean, if there was ever one before, this tops it all.
Yeah.
We are joined in studio by the lovely Stephanie Bauer. Thank you for joining us
Thank you for having me.
And I'm liking the little, very Florida colors I get popping
Tampa,
on.
I'm representing
Is that-
Zuly. Zuly's from Tampa.
And we have Mykee Wattz in
sir.
studio, repping
Yes, sir.
the military, I guess.
Yeah.
Always. I gotta be on that military swag.
That dress shirt just got mad, ripped the sleeves off.
I did a Hulk moment this morning.
There you go.
It's gone.
I'm your boy DJ Jesse. Okay, let's get on into it. I was gonna say get on it, just watching all that lesbian action. Rima. Girl. These bad girls, like, I was liking them at the beginning, and then they just keep disappointing me.
Are you over them?
No, I'm not over them.
I'm over Rima.
I'm not over Rima, but I'm just like, really?
I'm over Rima. I think
Oh,
she's...
look, and this is like Rima's #1 fan over here.
Yeah, I'm mad. I'm sad that she turned out to be such a cunt.
Breaking
I knew this was going to happen.
Breaking out the C word.
C word, I had to go there because she was really giving me C-ology today.
But, okay, do you think maybe it was that time of the week for her? Because she was just mad at... I
Wait,
mean,
that time of the month?
Right.
That time of the week?
Maybe that week
Because, you know, girls
was
just
that time
go
of
through
the
that
month.
time of the week every week.
You never know.
Okay, which
The way some girls act.
which incident in particular are you guys talking about?
Okay,
right
well,
now?
I mean, first I'm talking about her and Ashley. You know, you're in this house, and who's to sit there and say that maybe you weren't pissing Ashley off because Ashley wanted to go out and hang out with other people, but you want to damn fight everybody in the house. But she stands by your side loyally, and here you are just... Ashley's annoying me. She's pissing me off. Being mean to her. And then going off with, like, the girls that do talk shit about you.
Mm-hmm.
Really, Rima? Really?
It's copping out. Like, you weren't... You portray a strong person, but you weren't strong enough to just be your own.
But why do you think she's doing something like
I don't know. Blondie was good enough for her in the beginning when she had no one else, and now she's just like grown out of Blondie. She's saying she's annoying her, which I don't really know what she's talking about. Blondie's just like a fun-loving girl. I don't.
Right.
She doesn't really come across as annoying to me, right?
I mean,
don't
I
think
guess
she's
if you're
annoying.
around somebody 24/7, but what I think it is I feel like Rima wants to feel accepted. So now she's finally feeling accepted from Julie and them, and it's almost like she falls into that talking shit, you know what I mean? And that's just what I see with where she's heading in it. I don't know. The whole Ashley thing pissed me off today.
I just think Rima has bad form. She has horrible character. She fooled me in the first couple episodes, and now you just see her true self.
I don't think it's her
ugly.
true self. I think she's genuine. I do think that even
She's genuine?
Yeah.
Really?
I think tonight...
Can you give me an example?
Yeah, I mean, come on. There are people, you're around them 24/7. They piss you the fuck off after a while. it's not that she hates Ashley, but in that moment she's probably just like, oh girl, just please, like I don't today. Maybe it is that time of the month, and today I don't want to shit rainbows and fucking sunflowers. Like today's just not the day.
It's just the Rima situation that makes me feel that way. It's everything, in its entirety. It's like wow.
Because even at the end of it, she went up to Ashley,
and then what even got me? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. What I caught was she's defending the two girls that hated on her the most and fighting their battles. That's just like, what the hell is going through your mind? And jumping up and flipping over tables and like.
Well, that I don't fully put there because I mean, at the end of the day, she's had tons of beef with Mehgan throughout this whole season.
Right. She's had tons of beef with all the other girls, even Zuly. She was able to put her differences aside with Zuly, and now they're getting married and having lesbian rant sex in the bed.
I just don't even know where to start with
the marriage.
Yeah, but I guess the new girl coming is before the wedding went down.
Yeah.
Well, the new girl was there for the wedding, but yeah, I don't understand where that whole situation.
Yeah, they didn't really address it. Like, where did this idea come from? How did it evolve? How did they decide who's the brides and who's the grooms? And
I think it was because of that brown pudding she put on her to make look like a mustache.
Is that really?
She was running around, and then she in the kitchen.
Proposed to her, right?
Proposing her in the kitchen.
Actually, we go down. She proposed to her.
What a coincidence! We're talking about it.
And they decided to. They were like, they decided to make it into a real wedding. And the producers were probably like, yeah, run with it. That's that's
so
a good idea.
Stupid. So who do you think likes who more? Like, is Rima just trying to suck up to Zuly?
I think so.
I mean, yeah, because right here, this is where Julie's like, like at the end of the day, if I don't like somebody and someone, they're really trying to be nice to me, like I'm not going to be rude to that. Like, who says that?
I know.
Backhanded compliment. I can't deal with this. So they do the wedding. Fallon's the maid of honor. But before that, they go to the sex store to get wedding materials. And once again, Julie's obsession with having sex with a dolphin comes up.
What is going on?
Wait, I didn't
Look
catch
at him.
that.
He's like so confused. There's something about.
Wait, you said
dolphins.
You know why?
Yeah, this dolphin rape business.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because dolphins are the only other creature besides humans to have sex for pleasure.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
But what she goes through is she tells us that she's scared of dolphins because of dolphin rapings, and dolphins rape people. They bring them to dolphin rape caves. Our fans are probably like,
I'm sorry, guys. We talk about dolphin rape every
We talk about it every week, but it's because
she brings it up
keeps
every
bringing
week.
it up every episode.
But then she says she's scared of them, but then she has dolphin pillows and dolphin vibrators. Like, it's just weird.
Dolphin vibrators, really?
That's what
she was holding
had today.
That was a dolphin vibrator?
And she pointed it out to everyone.
That's really disturbing.
Hey, maybe she never got fucked like she did by a dolphin before, and so that was just says
wow, the language, sir.
She made it out of the
I've
cave.
said fuck 7 times already today, so I'm just gonna roll with it. All right, let's talk about some lesbians talking about fucking.
Oh my god.
Zuly comes in, 28, Tampa, Florida. I like Zuly, whatever.
Zuly from Tampa, Florida. She's a dominant lesbian.
She's very dominant.
She will knock you out if it comes to your vagina.
Dude, she came into the house and ate every pussy in there other than Mehgan.
Well, they said they were going to be mean to her and all that. And then it was Andrea that's like, all that being mean business went right out the window. So do we think that she was afraid? Everybody was afraid of her?
No, but it's like, how do you be mean to somebody that comes into the house and says, damn, you're a bad bitch. You're sexy and gorgeous.
Yeah, and she's like, oh my god, you're so beautiful.
Yeah.
She just immediately gave everyone compliments.
She was like a guy.
Don't girls know that a girl who's really complimenting you is really like...
But is that not true with lesbians though?
Well, maybe not with lesbians.
You being a girl, if a girl compliments you, you're like, hey, you look cute, girl. And you don't think anything of it. It's when
they hate you.
Yeah. It's when
I like your hair equals I hate you.
But when they go, oh, damn.
Yeah.
You look good. You're like, okay.
Yeah.
There's something else going on here.
Because the thing is every girl likes when a lesbian thinks they're hot, even if they're straight, because it makes them feel good and they look good enough to a lesbian. It's just this weird thing. I don't think it's ever that's happened to me, but I just I know on Bad Girls episodes like this, when a lesbian comes into the house and gives anyone attention, they're all like, me, I'm pretty enough for you. Like, they love it.
And I mean, Zuly's a pretty good-looking girl when she's done up.
Yeah, so she's very pretty. And
when she's
like,
done up.
Not so much.
yes.
When she's done up, I think
Not so much.
Yeah, I think she's pretty.
I mean, I'm not saying she's a bad bitch,
She's
but
cool.
I mean, she's cute.
She looks like somebody I would hang out with. Do I think she's pretty?
She's not.
Well, I don't know what else you
No,
would do
she's
with
not
her because she's a
disgusting, no.
lesbian, so I don't think that.
Well, like I said, I would hang out with her.
Right.
But I don't
she's
think she's pretty.
Yeah, she's a little manly, so I think even who was it? Rima's like, I just need some attention. Like, she's got these manly, muscular arms. She's like dominating the girls. Like,
Literally.
they liked it.
So
Got a
what did they do
hurricane
the
of a
first
tongue.
night? They went out partying at some random like cabernet.
And like right when they get in there, she's all over all of them.
Yep.
Like, and Fallon looked like Fallon hated her from the beginning. Fallon was just like staring at her, but then Fallon was like,
Do you think Fallon's a
about
secret
her.
lesbian?
She looks like it.
She looks like she could be.
Ooh, that was so judgmental.
She does look like a lesbian. Seriously.
No, she does, and I feel
She's like one of the hot, like a hot lesbian.
she went into it
Yeah.
and was almost like, I'm supposed to be the lesbian of the house.
It
And now
almost
this bitch
seemed
is
like that.
walking in.
Fallon looks like she came out of like a Ratatouille webisode or something like
She
that.
does actually. I will definitely say that. So then they all end up in the hot tub, and then it just went from sucking on Julie's ass to
Making
like,
out,
making out to
full-
grinding on each
fully
other, and
vaginal.
then to the bed.
Who was first?
tongue
Rima was
penetration.
Rima.
first. Okay.
Rima and then Fallon got out her little pool.
Like
When
we're-
Fallon's like, no, don't drag me in there, and she didn't put up a fight at all.
And Rima, and apparently Fallon made it further than Rima did.
What does
I-
that even mean?
I don't really know.
I think that's the difference between one finger and two.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're talking about this.
Maybe a tongue as well.
Oh my God.
You know.
I'm not gonna lie, because I mean they could have been talking about the pool water getting the bed wet, but she did say, wow, we really got the
I
bed
just
wet.
can't believe all this was airing on TV.
I can't either. Especially the
what?
bedwetting comment.
Are you
Like,
I know.
Wow.
Like,
This
I
is
can't
oxygen.
believe it was airing on TV. Look, oh my
Like,
goodness.
just lesbianism all
you know
over
what
the place.
though? What's
Love
funny
it.
is, did you guys pick up on Zuly's? I guess it's gonna be her trademark. That's what's up.
Oh my gosh,
That's
she walked
what's
in the door.
up.
That's what's up. I hated that.
I
I need her
hated
to,
that.
I need her to get something else because that's not gonna work for me.
That's what's up. I'm like, okay, cool the broness down, and just get in here and cause havoc.
She's a bro.
But it really grossed me out the most when Julie was making out with her in the hot tub.
Yeah.
That just did not.
No, what
seem
really
right.
grossed me out,
No,
and
and then
I'm
Julie-
just like, this is just
and Julie
racist. It's
begging
really
for
not
it.
racist, but I can't think of what type of word that this is. But really, Julie does not look like Katy Perry. That is an insult to Katy Perry, and I will not stand to have that.
What? I could see what she was talking about with the eyeliner and like the Hello
I
Kitty
don't-
hair.
Don't
and
feed into this. Drop
I
it.
can totally
Stephanie,
see what
drop
she's
it.
saying.
Katy Perry.
Drop it.
And I don't even think Katy Perry's that pretty, but I'm
Katy
just
Perry's gorgeous if she didn't know was dressed like such a weirdo.
like
and-
off fucking candy cane.
Yeah,
show.
like
makeup on.
Katy Perry is
Can't say
gorgeous.
the same for
She has beautiful
Julie.
eyes.
Yeah, we can't say
No,
the same
Julie
for
is
Julie.
absolutely not. Julie is like the fat troll off Candyland with the like mud pits area, whatever. If you guys played the game, you know what I'm talking about.
Julie is like a wart on an old lady's bottom on a hot summer's day.
Just popped.
And she's the one
Just
that
pops.
Yeah, and she pops up out of the hot tub. Am I the only one you didn't make
Right.
out with?
Begging for attention.
Blondie. I thought for sure Blondie
did
would go in
too.
the bedroom with one of them. 'cause
I
Blondie
thought-
was the most active.
But I feel like Blondie secretly gets dick on the show, and we just don't see it. I mean, she has her vibrator.
I think that producer is hitting a couple of those girls.
The blonde producer.
the lesbian?
Yeah.
You think the producer's
She
a lesbian?
is
I
not
think
a
she's a
lesbian.
lesbian.
Oh, maybe. I mean, they really
Gives me
promoted the hell
lesbian
out of this
surfer
episode.
chick.
She does actually. You know what? Blue Crush. She gives me very
Gives me Blue Crush. Yeah.
What is Blue Cross?
The movie.
Blue
the
Crush.
surfer.
Oh, Crush.
Blue Cross
Oh,
would
Blue
be
Crush.
medical
Blue Cross.
health insurance.
Yeah, I thought we were talking about my insurance. Doctor's
No.
appointment in the morning.
Blue Crush is a lesbian surfer.
Wait, I know the movie, but they're lesbians in that movie?
I didn't think
They
they, were
might as well
lesbians,
be.
but they give me lesbian.
Yeah. They're not real lesbians.
Okay.
Lesbian chic.
We gotta
It's coming into style. 2013.
Yeah, I thought Ashley was gonna get into that. She didn't. Mehgan was too uppity for all that. Andrea was definitely like, strictly dickly here.
And then Fallon the next morning acts like she has
Oh,
no recollection
please.
whatsoever.
Oh, what
Think
did
she's
I
lying?
do?
She remembered. She did remember because Julie reminded her, and then she was like, "Ew, gross."
And I love that they aired the fact that she was like, "That was the best ever." And she's like, "Did I get it or something?" And Fallon's like, "Yeah, it was great." Like it's on camera. You cannot deny that you liked that.
Not at
And you
all.
can't act like you didn't remember it the next morning because it's on camera.
No.
My God. What do you? Never mind.
So going
Let's
through
not do
this,
that
then we
one.
have miserable little Mehgan on the show. But before we talk about that, I want to give a shout out to you guys for tuning in every week and helping us out. You guys have been helping us out on iTunes, so I definitely appreciate that. We need more help. So please tell your friends, family to subscribe, rate, comment on our iTunes. Help get Bad Girls Podcast and #1. I want to give a shout out to, I hope I don't get it wrong, but Mitch Markunis. Hope I got that right. Shout out to you for, like I said, guys, if you guys leave a comment on iTunes, we'll give you a shout out. So please do it.
Yes.
All right, Mehgan. Did anyone feel bad for Mehgan this episode?
I did.
No.
I did.
Why?
Because I felt like she was in this position that was just so frustrating, because I've been in that position before where you're in a situation with friends and then it becomes where you guys fall out and then now they team up with another group of people that were your enemies and it just feels awkward.
But it didn't have to be that
But it
way.
didn't.
If she was just, I know what you're saying, and that situation sucks, but it did not have to be that way. She's so miserable. She's like at the restaurants with a blanket around her.
Yeah,
like,
that
why
was
are you
dramatic.
so
You're in
miserable?
Mexico,
And I
it's
know
not
why
hot.
she's so miserable. It's because she thinks she's better than everybody else. She thinks she's too good and too
Really?
snooty and
You
too
think that?
rich and too pretty. Yes.
I
think she's got she comes from like a family with money, and
We
I
did
just
hear
think
her
that,
grandma.
Yeah.
I feel like she wasn't mean to Zuly and I don't know. What do you guys think of Zuly? Do you think you're gonna like her?
I like Zuly.
She
so
adds
Yeah, I
far.
think
into
she
the
blended right in. I mean, she came in and knew what she was doing from the get-go, and she got all the girls to like her.
The producers knew what they were doing with her.
But yeah,
I kind of feel like maybe they gave her a test run of cameras to go out to the club and pull straight girls for the night, and so they knew that she would be
Yeah.
able to do that.
because she said that's what she's known for,
Right.
is that she gets straight girls.
It's
And she's
interesting.
certainly turned out
And
the
she
straight girls.
Did not disappoint. She's a woman of her word.
She sure is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was something swinging between her pants. Mehgan, though, it's like, you always want to root for the underdog. And when she got put into the underdog
Swing.
position, I did feel bad for her, especially when she talked to her grandmother. Because her grandmother, sat there and said, "What did you expect? It's
Yeah.
the Bad Girls Club. Like, she did say grow up, girl."
She said, "I didn't want you to go. You made your choice on your own. You dug your grave. Now lay in it."
But
Which makes me wonder if it was edited this way to make us look at Mehgan like she does think she's better.
I don't
What if
think
she's
she
just a
thinks she's
normal
better.
girl who goes into the house? I don't think she's normal. I think she does have a couple issues. But, because I always say if I was to go on one of these shows, I don't know what they would edit me to look like, because I wouldn't be doing half the stuff that they're doing. I would probably look boring as
You
hell.
would be the
Yeah.
boring character.
But then whatever I say, they could edit it to make it look like I'm doing whatever. Like, I don't know. With me and with her, I don't know. There's still something redeeming quality that I like about her.
I don't know. She could. I mean, she doesn't have to be making out with the other girls in the hot tub and all that. Like Andrea didn't. Andrea doesn't really do the stuff that the other girls do, but she's still not she doesn't look miserable on her face. I just think that's how Mehgan is.
Yeah. Well, what
She's
about when she went to the
miserable.
beach with the girls? It looked like she was actually having a good time. Do you think she was actually having a good time, or like, oh, the girls are over there and I'm going to make it look like I'm having
Well, they
Yeah.
came later though, so I think
They were, I think Fallon said it, but she called it exactly right. She said now that she's not with us, she's taking on the leader role of all the other girls. She could have taken that and ran with it a little bit farther if she hadn't have gotten in that
Could
fight,
have.
I bet.
I agreed with that.
she could have. I see that
Yeah.
running that little circle.
Yeah. She could have taken over Blondie, Andrea, and
Zuly.
Zuly.
But I kind of feel like she really had liked her friendship with her and Julie.
Yeah, because they were miserable together and they were mean together to everybody.
Right.
Now that Julie wants to have fun, she left her in the dust.
But what I'm surprised about also is that Julie told her some stuff. And I'm surprised Mehgan didn't use that.
What do you mean?
Well,
I mean,
the
they
fact
were
that
the
Fallon
closest in the
broke,
house.
That's it.
Yeah, but it's not like Julie, like, it's not like Mehgan went around the house and was like, oh, Fallon's broke, and told everybody. She just told that to Julie. You know what I mean? Like, she didn't really, like, use ammo. Like, Julie takes, if you tell Julie something, the whole house is going to know. You know, Mehgan never really did that, and I'm sure she knows something about Julie to say.
Yeah, well, at the end, she called her fat, and that was it.
And that's just the dig, because you know Julie's watching it, like...
Yeah, and you know that she knows Julie has weight issues.
Do we want to put a bet that Julie may have lost some weight for the reunion?
Oh, yeah, for sure she did.
You think so?
Yeah, after seeing herself on camera.
That was a shot.
The camera adds all this weight, and like they don't look good. Any of them don't look good.
That's your family genes and eating a lot that adds the weight on her.
Yeah, all these girls gain so much weight on the show because all they do is eat and drink.
You even said Mehgan looked like she.
Yeah, no, Fallon looked like she.
Fallon.
Oh yeah, no, I said both of them did. Yeah, you're right. I said
Fallon definitely, but Fallon eats on the show like.
I mean, you can't blame them. All they're doing is eating and drinking and laying around.
Right.
Like, it's not surprising.
Honestly, you just described a zoo.
Yeah, they're definitely, I feel like Oxygen is picking less and less pretty girls. Like, I feel like when the show first started, it was all really hot girls.
I loved the Miami season.
I mean, come on, you don't think these girls are pretty?
No.
What? They're all just so
Rima,
big. I don't know.
Rima's pretty.
Rima's
even
pretty.
Then she still has a little...
Christina was pretty.
Little...
I'm done with Julie. I can't with Julie. Okay, wait. Also, just before we continue into Mehgan, can we just rewind to the marriage and the awkward horseman was back?
This
just
guy always shows up on a horse.
And how serious of a side profile he had as he was like gazing off into the sunset.
I can't even with that wedding. I don't even get it. It's not funny.
Not only does this Mexican horseman...
Can somebody give the Dos Equis guy his job back, please?
Not only does he drop packages off to the bad girl's house, but he also has a certificate to marry people. That's very
Did
interesting.
he officiate the ceremony?
Yes.
It wasn't real, though.
It wasn't, but I'm just saying, like, really?
I love how when Zuly came into the house and they're like, yeah, we're getting married tomorrow, and Zuly's like, you two? You're getting married? But she just ran with it. Like, it just goes to show you how crazy Bad Girls Club is. Like,
did you feel bad for Ashley? Because Ashley wanted to.
Yes, I feel really bad for Ashley. Ashley's like, Blondie was like, why isn't she marrying me? She's so cute.
Oh
I love Blondie now.
I did
She's
not feel
cute.
bad. I was like, get over it. Come on.
She's cute.
Blondie.
Yeah, that was the only part where I was kind of like, all right, girl, yeah, maybe coming a little stalkerish now. Don't do all that. All right, but back to Mehgan. So, Pink Kitty calls. Mehgan tells half of the crew, shade. Then they go to the beach. Told half of the crew, shade. They go to the beach, or they tell them like 30 minutes before.
But who cares? It's the beach.
It's the beach. The Pink Kitty thing was kind of messed up, though.
Yeah, but I don't think that she did it not tell them on purpose. Like, she just kind of thought the word would spread, I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because if I'm not talking to you and we live in the same house, if I tell everybody else, expect one of them to go do it because they're friends with you. I don't like you. I'm not going to wake you up and tell you. Or even with her and Julie, we're not talking right now. Why would I go wake you up?
I want to know what this meeting was about. They never addressed it.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll
Another
find out
dance?
next week. I hope it's.
I think the cop thing probably got it. That's why. They
Really?
probably never went.
No, they said they went because
they
remember, after they get in a fight, Mehgan wants to. They're all talking trash to Mehgan. Mehgan walks back, which is, I love that. I honestly did.
Yeah.
I love her just, oh, wait, the bitch, I got something to say? Hold up. Came back, got in Rima's face.
And the thing is, it wasn't even Rima saying that stuff. It was Fallon.
Yeah.
No, wait, so they went to the meeting? I thought the other
somebody
two...
went to the meeting.
Because
the other two girls went and she decided to come back.
No, all the girls went except for Mehgan because when the girls came home, Mehgan said, Zuly, what happened at the Pink Kitty?
Because after the fight, you see a clip of Blondie.
Yeah, Blondie's there. Everybody was there.
So they didn't get to go to the meeting.
They might have went after the fight went out because when they're writing on each other's posters, Megan's like, Zuly, what happened at the meeting?
And Zuly came in with Rima.
Oh, so probably Mehgan came home. They went to the meeting.
Right.
Yeah.
Then they came back.
But they were all there for the fight.
As Mehgan was talking to the Mexican police, afraid she was going to be arrested, which would be actually really kind of scary.
Yeah, it would be
3
scary,
days.
but they deserve it.
I love how unofficial the Mexican police sound.
Yeah, they're like, so you could go to jail for 3 days, but it's okay. Everything's okay now.
So this is a personal problem you have? Yes.
He was like, I gotta refer this back to my big boss.
My big chief.
My big chief.
The guy on the horse.
She's like, oh, good. I've blown him a couple times on the beach. I'm good. Okay, so then they all come back to the house. Mehgan's in the confessional. And again, Mehgan, just classic TV moment. Mehgan's sitting there like, I'm over this place. I want to go home. And I have a master plan. Oh, the girls are home. I'll be right back.
Oh, I wanted to hear her say out the master plan, but I guess it was.
I'm going to beat these bitches' ass, and then I'm going to leave the house.
Well, master plan, was that I'm already over it. So if I'm going to go out, I'm going to go out with a bang.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do something to get me kicked out. Even the producer, it didn't sound like the producer was going to kick her off.
Yeah.
Because she was like, but no, I need to go. Because if they're going to stay, it's going to happen again. So I'm going to go.
Well, no, but she also said, because the producer said we have it on two tapes, and so before they're going to rewind the tapes and watch it. And I think before she before they watched this episode, she was, I'm just going to be like, no, I'm leaving the house. Before they find out what she really did. Because she said
lied.
she bumped me.
Yeah, she bumped me. There was no bump.
They
Then she
jumped
said
her.
they jumped me.
Well, they did.
They did jump her, though.
They did jump her.
They were in front of her walking the other way.
She started to fight with Rima, so Rima should have fought her.
Once her and Rima got into it, Fallon jumped in.
Oh, I totally see that, but she made it sound like to the producer that they jumped her in the hallway and she was just defending.
Oh, yeah. No, she didn't, they didn't intentionally jump her. It was just spur of the moment. They just...
So, meanwhile, Fallon's a little rag
So,
doll.
P.S., we were wondering how long this has been. Mm-hmm. It's been 4 weeks.
See? I knew it couldn't be that long.
Because...
This is 4 weeks?
Yeah, because at the beginning of the season, they started off with this fight. And then it said, it stops at halfway and it says 4 weeks earlier.
Oh, our little detective
Smart
here.
Guy. Smart
See,
guy.
I knew it
I
because
actually
when
have to give a shout out to Cater Jones for that.
Because when they're like leaving the house and not leaving the house, that none of them really care about each other. I'm like, they could have not be together for 3 months and just not go say bye to somebody or whatever. It's 4 weeks. It hasn't even been hardly any time.
Which is crazy that all this has happened in 4 weeks. We already have two
new
girls.
People.
Craziness. All right, so whatever. Mehgan, gangster, you bashed Fallon's face in. That was
molly-whopped Fallon across that hallway. I mean,
and then I kind of felt bad for Fallon. Fallon couldn't really defend herself because Rima kind of was holding on to her. So Fallon was literally just in the middle like a rag doll.
Fallon can't defend herself.
Fallon shouldn't have gotten involved. If you know you ain't about that life, like Evelyn said, just stay in your seat. Before we give you a
no comment about the Evelyn case.
Well, then everyone freaked out, and Julie's like, "Let me get in there! Let me get in there! I'm gonna kill her!" And Blondie was trying to everyone sticks up for Rima, who they all hated.
Which I also say at the beach, I feel like Rima is the one who started the fight, like physically.
Well, Mehgan walked up and grabbed their drink like she was going to throw it on her.
Maybe she just wanted to drink it. Like, yeah, bitch, what?
I don't think that's what's going to happen.
Whatever. Whatever, guys. Fighting, though. I mean, here we go. Mehgan's gonna go home. I love the producer on the show. This bitch is gangster too. Like
she was getting in it. She pushed Julie away. She's like, "You stay over there."
She spider dodges in between all the girls.
And she's got her hair down the whole time.
Yeah, she does.
I just don't get it. Just let them fight. I mean, that's what you want.
No, we don't promote that.
You're right. It is what they want, but sometimes they see how bad it is.
Yeah.
Like they were in a confined space, and Fallon was bleeding from like the first punch.
Right.
So they could see how bad it was.
And this one, I will say, this is probably one of the, I would say, in the top 10 best fights on Bad Girls Club. Period. Obviously, my favorite one is the one with Judy. When Judy got her face literally smashed in. But that was an amazing fight. But let's talk about fighting on the Bad Girls Club, because I wish we could roll it for you guys, but there's a clip online. They're doing auditions for the new Bad Girls season. And there was one in Texas, and AfterBuzz will tweet the link out. It was on World Star Hip Hop. And we watched it all last night, and the girls are fighting in line for the Bad Girls Club. Now,
audition for season 10.
They're waiting in line to get in.
11,
season 11.
Yeah, because season 10's already filming, and from what I understand, one of the girls has already been arrested.
Awesome.
In Atlanta.
Wow.
So, this is good stuff, guys. Again, Kata Jones, she's our inside detective, so shout out to her. Okay, but we watched this clip. This girl in heels is like dodging back and forth, beating like 2 girls up. It was intense.
And then she walked away and came back to beat up another girl. Like, this is all just happening in the waiting line to get in. But I think they know what they're doing, and I think they're purposely trying to get the producers to see them.
But here's my
fighting.
question for you guys.
Shout out to Texas, by the way.
Is that, yes,
girls
delivering great content to our
You
TV.
girls act so lovely down there.
Is this going to get her on the show? Do we think that the producers should reward that? I mean, you shouldn't be going into... Do you want to be putting someone in the house that... I mean, the bitch can't even wait in line. Like, obviously, she's not going to be able to, like, live in the house.
I
She can't even
guarantee
wait in line.
Any of those girls that were in that fight in line will not be on the show. I'm sure
So-
they were escorted out.
Yeah, I kind of think that the producers, although they do like the fighting, they like more of the Zuly type, the scheming and plotting and planning,
Right.
because they could get any girls in there to come in and fight, but
Right.
they need some girls that are smart and gonna make for good TV, like pitting this person against that person
Right.
and stuff like
We're
that.
kind of smart.
Like
should
more
say.
Survivor style, where they have to use here.
And they also want
brains.
people that are going to
Yeah.
bring entertainment. Just
Yeah.
because you fight doesn't
Yeah.
mean...
That
you have
I'm sorry,
personality.
I don't even know that girl's name, but shout out to you for running in those heels like that.
Didn't she
and
take
beating
him
some
off
bitches'
too?
ass.
Like a track star.
I don't think so. She like ran across this way, then ran back to the other side.
We
and
actually
took one
think
off
she's a
and
stripper, right?
smashed it. Why do we think that?
Because did you see the way she did the splits at
Oh,
the end?
she was fighting while in split position.
While in split mode.
So we're gonna AfterBuzz is gonna tweet the link so you
Yes,
guys
we
can
would
all watch
actually
the video
definitely
because
send
it's
that out.
pretty ratchet.
It
as
was-
they
it was
titled
ratchet.
it.
Yes, as they titled it, yes.
So shout out to that. Shout out to season 10. They've been sending out pictures, like crazy, tweeting pictures. You can find them online, and apparently, like I said, someone just got arrested. So we know that's
In
gonna make for a good
Atlanta.
season.
Arrested in Atlanta, Georgia.
And then
I wonder what that's like.
if you guys are listening out there, I know they're auditioning for the new season. If you have a story for us, we're actually going to bring a friend in of ours who did the audition process. She got down to the top,
She made it.
and she was like, you know what? This is a little ratchet.
Yeah,
for
and
me."
she said some crazy stuff happened in the audition
So-
process, which is like an insight to the show because that's the exact same stuff that happens
Right,
on the
right.
show.
So we're going to actually have her in studio to let you guys know. But if you guys have any stories about any of the bad girls, make sure you guys either tweet them at us or, hit us up on Facebook.
Or call us.
Or call us.
Tell us
the whole
424-256-1633.
We always love calls.
All right, so I guess let's just head into predictions.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
They really didn't give us a lot for next week. We got Ricky J and Zuly's.
Oh, did
little-
Zuly get jealous?
a little
Is she getting
jealous.
jealous?
I don't think she's jealous.
She didn't get jealous. She was confident. She
I
said
think
she's,
Ricky
at the end of
J-
the night,
yeah.
she's coming home with me.
Oh yeah, she's gotta love it because it's now it's like a challenge for her.
Yeah.
And Rima did go home with her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They
she
showed her
did.
in bed with Rima.
And no disrespect, Ricky J, but I kind of feel like Zuly would run the bedroom a little better than you.
Ugh, I just can't get over Ricky J's what his body would look like underneath all those big ass
Ugh.
clothes. It's
Like
disgusting.
this, like the carpet on this wall.
Oh, gross. Zuly's got a really, really good body.
Yeah, she
She
does.
does.
Yeah, it's like a little muscular.
But I
not too
just
much.
feel like her pussy is so like muscular, like it like clamps
God.
down,
Oh,
and
no.
like I feel like it would beat. Okay, I'm gonna go. That was gonna go a little.
In a
too
girl's
much.
universe, that would be a good thing. That means it's nice and tight and firm.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I understand that. I was kind of envisioning it more like a monster, like it can like physically like.
Like a Venus flytrap.
Like, what was that? The Predator, the Alien, where it like just comes out and it's like, sorry.
No.
Anyways.
What was the girl that did the voguing in the beginning of the season?
Erica?
Oh no, they kicked Erica off. That's the one with the monster. That I can imagine her.
Oh,
with,
she has a monster pussy.
she definitely has teeth down there for sure.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, all right.
Anyway,
And
Just
then
don't understand. I just
everyone's
don't
gonna fight
understand.
Andrea.
yeah, so Rima starts
Or
a
Rima.
fight. Yeah, Rima starts a fight with Andrea. She hits like her cigarette out of her hand or something, and then everyone jumps on Andrea for Rima like I'm so disappointed in Rima. I'm so disappointed because everyone in the house was like banging pots and pans in her face and torturing this girl, and she should know better than anyone not to do this. And she's fought with how many people now, and she's bragging about it. She's like, I kicked out Jersey, I kicked out Erica, I kicked out everybody. Now Mehgan, she's like, I kicked out Mehgan. I don't know if she said that, but anyway, Rima should know better, and I'm really disappointed in her.
Rima, you're acting like cancer. Stop it. I can't imagine what they're gonna fight with Andrea about, because she's really cool, she's down to earth, she's real, like she doesn't want to bother anyone.
They're running out of options. Who else are they going to fight with?
So do we think Rima will end up fighting with Ashley in the end? Do we think
I don't know, because I noticed that Ashley jumped into Rima's defense. Like, Ashley still keeps defending Rima. So Ashley will never fight Rima, because even at the beach, she came up to her and was like, can we talk? Like, she does not want to fight Rima. She never will. In the car, they got into it a little, though.
Right. And do we also think, what do we think Mehgan's going to deliver at the reunion?
Oh. She's going to be...
she told Rima to wear tennis shoes.
Pretty pissed off, I'm sure.
I'm excited.
I think they're all going to try to kill her.
I think she'll give us what Long Beach from last season gave us when she beat up girl from Miami. What is her name?
Camille?
No. Who's the one they ganged up on last season? And she brought her sister to the Elise.
I just kind of feel like once Zuly gets put out there on the reunion, people will forget about Mehgan and kind of flip over onto Zuly.
I want that to happen, but I'm really scared because there have been seasons in the past with Kristen, Leah, where you feel like they watch the whole season and then and then the reunion they're gonna figure out what they need to say and do. And then they don't do it. And I feel like this season, I'm scared that they're still going to like Zuly at the end.
Yeah, no, me too. I've been saying that all along. I'm afraid they're still going to like her because she's that manipulative.
I don't know. I'm excited for next week. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for joining me. Siobhan will be back with us next week. You guys can follow us, keep the conversation going at AfterBuzz TV on Facebook, Twitter, and just check out the website. Also, make sure you guys check out the link that we're going to have AfterBuzz tweet out to that audition fight.
Really good.
Or just let us know what you guys think of this show. You can follow Stephanie at
Steph Bauer TV and on my website at Stephanie Bauer TV. Thank you, fans, so much for always commenting and calling.
You can follow me at DJ Jesse J. Make sure you guys help us out on iTunes. Subscribe, rate, comment, download.
You can follow me, Mykee 3000 Wattz on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and new album coming soon. So,
alrighty. Till next week, same time, same place. Peace.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later, bitches!
From Bing.com,
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.